My 72-year-old neighbor called me last week, laughing. She said, "I just told my coffee maker to start brewing from my bed. I feel like I'm living in Star Trek." And honestly, that's exactly what retirement should feel like in 2026. But here's what nobody talks about. While tech companies are busy chasing Gen Z with the latest AI gimmicks, they're accidentally creating some of the most life-changing tools for retirees. And I'm about to show you 8 of them that'll make you wonder how you ever lived without them. Stick around until number 4. It literally saved my dad from a fall that could have changed everything. Now, I know what you might be thinking. More tech? I can barely keep my password straight. And I get it. I spent the last 3 years helping my parents and their friends navigate technology, and I've learned something important. The best tech for this stage of life isn't the newest or the flashiest. It's the stuff that disappears into the background and just works. No complicated setup, no constant updates, just simple tools that give you more independence, safety, and honestly, more fun. So whether you're tech savvy or still learning, I promise everything I'm showing you today has passed what I call the mom test. If my mom can't figure it out under 5 minutes, it's not making this list. Let's start with something that shocked me. Number 1, a smart display, but not for the reasons you think. Everyone assumes these are just for playing music or checking the weather. But here's the game changer my aunt discovered. Hands-free video calls with grandkids. No fumbling with phones, no "can you see me? How do I flip the camera?" Just, "Hey Google, call Emma." And boom, her granddaughter's face fills the screen. But the real magic, medication reminders that actually show you a picture of which pill to take. Drop-in features so family can check in without you lifting a finger. And this one's clever. Large text recipes that stay on screen while you cook. No scrolling required. Setup takes about 10 minutes, and I'll link a tutorial below. But trust me, once you hear yourself say, "turn off the lights" from bed that first time, you're hooked. Now, number 2 is something my dad resisted for months. Number 2, Bluetooth trackers. And yes, they're basically the antidote to "where did I put my keys?" These little buttons attach to anything: keys, wallet, purse, even the TV remote that somehow migrates across the house. Lost something? Open the app, tap a button, and it starts beeping. But here's the part that sold my dad, the reverse finder. You press a button on your keychain and your phone starts ringing, even on silent. He was losing his phone 4 times a day. Now, 0. The newer models even show you the last location on a map. One of my dad's friends found his wallet in a restaurant parking lot 3 hours after he left because of this feature. They're about $25. Battery lasts the year, and you can name each one in the app. Dad has his labeled "Dad's keys," "Dad's wallet," and I'm not kidding, that thing I always lose. But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for how item number 3 changed my mom's social life. Number 3, community connection apps, specifically Meetup and Nextdoor. Here's what happened. After retiring, my mom went from seeing colleagues every day to nobody. She was lonely but didn't know how to meet people with shared interests. Then she discovered there was a watercolor painting group meeting 15 minutes from her house, every Thursday, for free. She found it on Meetup in 30 seconds. Nextdoor connected her with neighbors who also walk their dogs in the morning. Now they have a little pack that meets up 7 a.m. These apps are basically neighborhood bulletin boards, but actually useful. You can find book clubs, hiking groups, volunteer opportunities, even people who need help with tech, which, plot twist, she now helps with. The interface is simple. Everything is local to you, and you can browse without committing to anything. Just scroll, see what's happening near you, show up if it sounds interesting. My mom went from 3 social activities a month to 3 per week, and she says it added years to her life. But okay, number 4, this is the one I mentioned at the start, and it's serious. Number 4, a smartwatch with fall detection. And yes, this is the one that saved my dad. Last year, he tripped over a garden hose and hit his head and was dazed. Within seconds, his watch detected the fall and sent an alert asking if he was okay. He couldn't respond clearly, so it automatically called 911 and sent his exact location. Paramedics arrived in 9 minutes. A concussion, but he was fine. The doctor said if he'd been unconscious for an hour before anyone found him, different story.
Beyond that, these watches track heart rate, can detect irregular rhythms, remind you to move if you've been sitting too long, and this one surprised me, they're actually motivating. Dad now walks an extra 10 minutes a day just to close his rings. The newer models even have medication tracking and blood oxygen monitoring. They sync with your phone, so family members can get alerts too if something's wrong. Are they perfect? No. But for peace of mind, both yours and your family's, they're worth every penny. Now, number 5 is about something we all deal with, but nobody likes talking about. Number 5, prescription management apps, specifically GoodRx and Medisafe. Let's start with GoodRx because this app has saved people I know hundreds of dollars. You type in your medication, it shows you prices at every pharmacy nearby and gives you a coupon. That's it. My neighbor was paying $85 for a prescription at one pharmacy. GoodRx showed her the same medication for $12 at another pharmacy 2 miles away. Same exact pill, 7 times cheaper. Now pair that with Medisafe, a pill reminder app that's actually smart. It doesn't just beep at you, it shows you pictures of your pills, tracks when you took them, and can alert a family member if you miss a dose. You can scan pill bottles with your camera to add them automatically, it checks for drug interactions, and if you travel across time zones, it adjusts your schedule. These two apps working together, game changer for anyone managing multiple medications. Both free, both simple. All right, number 6 is pure convenience, and once you try it, there's no going back. Number 6, grocery delivery apps like Instacart or your local supermarket app. I know, I like picking my own produce. I hear you, but hear me out. Picture this, it's icy outside, or you're recovering from a procedure, or you just don't feel like schlepping to the store. You open an app, add items to your cart like you're browsing online, which you are, and someone delivers it to your door in a couple of hours. But here's the smart part. These apps remember what you buy, so your regular grocery run, saved. You can reorder your usual items in about 90 seconds. My parents use it once a week now. They still go to the store for fresh stuff sometimes, but for pantry staples, heavy items like cat litter or water bottles, or when the weather's bad, app. Most have no subscription required, you just pay a delivery fee, usually around $6 or $7. Though if you use it regularly, unlimited delivery memberships can pay for themselves. Plus, no impulse buys. You'd be shocked how much money you save when you're not wandering the aisles. Now, number 7 is about staying sharp, and it's way more fun than it sounds. Number 7, brain training and audiobook apps, specifically Elevate or Lumosity paired with Libby or Audible. Let me tell you about my dad's routine. Every morning with coffee, 15 minutes of brain games, pattern recognition, math puzzles, memory challenges. He says it's like a warm-up for his brain, and honestly, his recall has noticeably improved. These apps adapt to your level, track your progress, and make it feel like play, not work. Then, throughout the day, he's hooked on audiobooks through Libby, which is free through your library. You just need a library card. Thousands of books, magazines, no cost. Audible's great too if you want a bigger selection, but Libby's been a revelation for retirees I know. Here's why this works. Brain games keep you sharp. Audiobooks keep you engaged, learning, entertained, and both are easy on the eyes if reading small print is getting harder. My dad's now reading 40 books a year. He never read that much when he was working. Okay, final one, number 8, and this might be the simplest but most empowering. Number 8, digital wallets. Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay. My mom was skeptical. Why do I need my phone to pay for things? Fair question. Then she tried it. One tap, done. No digging through her purse for cards, no touching keypads, no fumbling with cash. But the real benefit, if your phone is lost, you can lock it remotely. Your credit cards stay safe. If your physical wallet is stolen, you're canceling cards all day. Plus, everything's in one place. Loyalty cards, credit cards, even boarding passes and event tickets. It's incredibly simple. You just add your card with your phone's camera, it takes 2 minutes, and paying is literally just holding your phone near the terminal. My mom now keeps one credit card in her wallet, just in case, but everything else, phone. And here's a bonus. Many stores offer digital coupons that automatically apply when you use the wallet. You're saving money by doing less. It's secure, it's convenient, and once you feel that ease of just tapping your phone to pay, you get it. So there you have it. 8 tools that aren't about keeping up with the latest trends, they're about making your life genuinely easier, safer, and more connected. Smart displays for effortless communication, trackers so you never lose your stuff, community apps to meet people, smart watches for safety, prescription apps to save money, grocery delivery for convenience, brain games to stay sharp, and digital wallets for simplicity. Here's my challenge. Pick one, just one. Try it this week and see how it feels. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor, share it with someone who could use it. Thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.